welcome back to vlogs. So today I am discussing a movie that came out like almost a month ago, but let's just do it. The movie is Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. So basically it's a spin-off to the great movie franchise Fast and the Furious. So yeah, like since it's a spin-off, there's like no real like it has nothing to do with like what's actually happening in the Fast and Furious movies. So this is not like Fast and Furious 9, it's just a spin-off. So it stars Dwayne The Rock, Jason Statham, Vanessa Kirby, and Idris Elba, and some others. So it starts off with a MI6 agent and her team invading I could describe like a warehouse, trying to get some sort of super virus. Then all of a sudden, just as they're about to escape and take the virus, a group of like bad guys show up, and guess who's leading them? It's Idris Elba. And all of them try to fight, but they all fail, and all of them are killed except for the leader of the group, and it's Haiti Shaw. She tries to fight she tries to fight Idris Elba, who's, by the way, his name is Brixton, but she can't fight him. She loses, and in order to keep the virus safe, she injects herself with the virus to make sure he can't get it, and escapes. So then she's able to escape, and then it cuts to the U.S., where we have an amazing great guy, Luke Hobbs, played by The Rock. He literally just kicks some guy's butt to try and learn about some super virus. And he's able to get a little bit of information. And meanwhile, on the other hand, you have Decker Shaw, played by Jason Statham, kicking another guy's butt in London, trying to get information about the super virus. So then it goes to Shaw and his daughter. They're having breakfast or dinner or just a meal in a diner, and then all of a sudden some man from the CIA, who is Luke's friend, asks him to join in the hunt to look for an MI6 agent named Haiti Shaw to try and get a super virus back, because apparently she stole it. The story is that she stole it and killed her entire MI6 team, even though we all know that's not true. So now Hobbs is going to join, because if this virus gets out, then basically it will kill half of the world's population. Wait, getting rid of half the population. Where have I heard that one before? Oh yeah. So yeah. So then so Hobbs is in, and he's heading off to London to a CIA black room. And meanwhile, Decker Shaw, he is visiting his mother, who somehow got in jail. And Shaw's mom wants him to go and help his sister Haiti, because of what has happened to her, and just because she really wants them to be back together, be the team that they once were. So just as Decker's leaving, he's approached by a CIA agent, and he's asked to help his sister just help her out. And he leaves a funny comment, which I really remember. Like, Shaw says, "There's two things I hate in this world and I will never care about. One, baseball. Two, the CIA. And you're number two." So, like, that line just really, I just can really remember it, because it's just so funny the way he says it. So anyway, both the CIA agents, they talk, and they say both their guys are on board. So now they have Luke Hobbs and Decker Shaw on board, but guess what? There's a catch. They need to work together, and well, that's easier said than done, because based on what has happened in the past two Fast and Furious movies, their relationship can be summed up to, well, pretty much this.
No way. This guy's a real ass.
Yeah, they hate each other. They hate each other with a passion. So immediately they just start insulting each other, and Shaw storms off to do his own thing to get Haiti back, and Luke goes to do his own thing. Meanwhile, Haiti, she goes back to her apartment to just try and change her appearance. And she puts on a wig, new outfit, just try to get out of the area. So then Shaw goes to Haiti's apartment. He doesn't find her there. He loads up on weapons. Meanwhile, there's other MI6 agents and other people there trying to go after her. He beats them all up. Then Hobbs, he is out there. He runs into Haiti. He fights her a little bit, and then eventually he's able to catch her. So then he takes her back to the CIA headquarters in London. And he questions her, and he figures out that in reality and he tells her, he flat out knows that she didn't kill her MI6 team because she doesn't seem like a killer. She was just trying to escape. And so then Luke, he gets a call from his daughter, so he leaves some 88 CIA agent to watch Haiti. So, and as he's talking on the phone, Haiti escapes and beats the guy to death. It's funny, he's on the phone with his daughter talking, and she's saying how Hobbs, he actually has a crush on Haiti. And the guy in the background, he's just getting beaten up to death. It's really funny. So Hobbs, he sees this, he storms in, Shaw comes back, and all three of them have point guns at each other until Haiti reveals to everyone that she has the virus inside of her, encapsulated inside her blood, and that she needs to get them out. So then all of a sudden, Brixton and his crew, they just crash and destroy the CIA headquarters, shoot everybody, and they take Haiti and scale down the building while holding her. So then Shaw and Hobbs, they look like they're just about to work together to try and beat up the bad guys, but then all of a sudden, just as they're about to jump out the window, Shaw just says, he's like, no one tells me what to do. So then he takes the elevator down. Hobbs just jumps down onto one of the people, beats him up, jumps on the next side, beats him up. Then he crashes down onto Brixton so he can let go of Haiti. Shaw reaches down to the ground level, and both of them try to fight Brixton, which we've discovered that's very hard because Brixton, he is a cyborg. Yeah, that's why it's hard to beat him. He's a cyborg. So then both of them escape in a car. The Shaws and Hobbs, they escape in the car, and Decker, he tells Hobbs and his sister that he knows Brixton. Him and Brixton have had history together since back before Shaw and him, they were friends, and they were going to join this group, this what you call terrorist organization called Etion, which basically just to try and make a great future for everyone. And Shaw denied going in. Brixton accepted it, and since Shaw knew too much, Brixton was assigned to kill Shaw, when in reality Shaw killed Brixton, and then Etion brought him back to life as a cyborg. So yeah, a car chase ensues, which I guess the Fast and Furious movie isn't that without it. And they're able to finally ditch Brixton by having him crash him and his motorcycle into a double-decker bus, and they escape. But Etion and Brixton, they're able to hack into the media waves and blame the Shaws and Hobbs on all the chaos that has happened. And now they have bounties on their heads, and they are completely stuck. So, and also Brixton, the leader of his boss, the leader of Etion, wants Brixton to recruit Hobbs and Shaw to try and bring them onto their side instead of fighting them. So while that's going on, the Shaws and Hobbs, they try to find the professor. His name is Professor Antov, to try and get the capsules, the disease, the virus out of Haiti. So they track him down, and the professor, he says that there is only two options that they have to stop the virus, because if they don't stop it soon, the virus will eventually leave Haiti's body and spread worldwide and kill everyone. So they have two options. One, either kill Haiti and burn her body to ash, or two, and this is the harder one, they have to go to Etion headquarters to find a machine to extract it out of it, to extract the virus out of her, but there's two problems. One, it's in Ukraine, and two, Etion's gonna kill them if they see them. So they go with option number two. So they head back to, sorry about that, my camera cut out, it died right there. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So they go to Decker Shaw's, like I guess I could say his garage, his home maybe, and basically now they have to figure out how to get out of the country, because, you know, they're wanted. So Shaw, he comes up with disguises for them all so they can change their IDs, so then when they go to the airport they won't shake the arms. Although he messes with Hobbs, and he gives Hobbs the identity of a criminal, and he gets stuck with security. It's really funny, but he's eventually able to make it out of the plane, onto the plane, and just as they're cruising on the plane, like Shaw, he basically says, Hobbs, stay away from my sister, because he knows that Hobbs likes his sister. And just they're about to fight, who do we get a surprise cameo from, of all people? Kevin Hart. Like, he's apparently an air marshal, and he wants to join their crew, but he doesn't. So they make it to Moscow, because Shaw, he has a friend that can help them. Her name is Madam X. She basically steals from Russian mobsters, because that's a thing. So with her help, they are able to get they're able to weapon up, get bulletproof vests, bombs, like grenades, whatever you can think of, and they come up with a plan, basically to pull off an old move that the Shaws used to do, called a Mick Jagger. Basically, one person would distract everyone, go in, while the other person would just do what they actually had to do to get the work done. So, basically what they're going to do is, they're going to literally hand deliver Haiti, because they want Haiti so bad, and they'll extract the virus from Haiti. Then they can go, and Shaw, Decker Shaw, and Hobbs, they'll sneak in to the facility, and they'll steal the virus and get Haiti back, and they'll all get out of there. So Madam X gives Haiti to Brixton. They all head, and she ends up in their site in Ukraine, and then Shaw and Hobbs, they head over to, they skydive out into the facility, and then they pretty much fight their way through to Brixton, where then they are captured by Brixton, just as Hades is about to have the virus extracted, and she's actually able to break out of her handcuffs, and she basically tells the guys, because she wants to have the virus extracted by herself, not in the hands of Etion. So just as she's about to get out, she sees that Hobbs and Shaw are being tortured, and while actually Hobbs and Shaw are being tortured, and by tortured I mean they're chained to chairs, and with two electric chairs, and Brixton, he offers his decision: either they can join Etion and get upgraded and survive the apocalypse, or they can either survive or they can die. So he offers up, during the whole interrogation, Brixton, he comes up with a brand new nickname for himself, and you wanna know what it is? Here it is.
Look at me. I'm Black Superman.
Yeah, he calls himself Black Superman. Like, when the first time I heard that in the trailer, I was just like, no, he did not say that. He did not just call himself Black Superman, but he did. So, just as they're about to be electrocuted, they trick Brixton into saying that they will join him, but just then Haiti tries to shoot Brixton, but their guns, they're like automatic. You have to swipe them with like a key card in order to activate them. But just as about all this is about to fail, one of the guys, it's actually the professor, or not professor, the doctor who made the virus that they saw earlier. He basically turns on a flamethrower, and basically everyone, and they all break out. So then all the Shaws and Hobbs, they all escape. Hobbs is in a giant truck, which that's just like this thing in the Fast and Furious. And Brixton tries to attack him, and during the chase he's like, damn, he really is Black Superman. So all of them are escaping, they're fighting to get out. Eventually they're able to, they throw bombs on the whole place, and it comes crashing down as they escape. But, so then they realize, but during the whole thing, the machine that it extracts the virus, it gets damaged, and then now they have nowhere to go. So Hobbs comes up with the idea to basically head to his home of Samoa, back to his family, because and with the air marshal's help, they're able to get a flight from Russia to Samoa. So as they're when they get to Hobbs' house, his brother Jonah, who's really mad at him from something, punches him in the face. And finally, with the help of his mother, Jonah agrees to help Luke and the Shaws. And then we learn that that Luke, back before he lived in Samoa, before he became a DSS agent, his father and his family, they were smugglers. They stole everything. And eventually Luke turned his father in because he realized that they're committing crimes, and it basically brought shame upon their family, and it just brought bad times. And then Luke left and went to the U.S., and he hasn't been back to Samoa since. So eventually so the Shaws and the Hobbs, they all pitch in to basically kind of like make a final assault to prepare for Brixton and Etion, since they're coming hard. So they set up a whole course they called No Man's Land. They stock up on weapons, which sadly they have no guns because, I don't know, they got rid of them. So now they have to use wooden like spears and clubs and like traditional Samoan weapons. And meanwhile, Jonah is able to fix the machine, and it actually starts to extract the virus from Haiti. And she's actually able to come up with a hack to disable the Brixton and all Brixton's weapons for 6 minutes, so they're able to get an edge. So Brixton and the Hobbs and Dickershaw, they all fight. There's like a huge battle, but during the mix-up, Brixton, he takes Haiti, puts her on a helicopter, and tries to get out of there. So then Hobbs and Shaw, they get onto a tow truck, they hook it onto the helicopter's wings, and they try and tow it and pull it down. But because the helicopter starts to go up, they're forced to like form a chain of trucks to try and weigh down the helicopter. But just as the helicopter is about to pull the trucks into the ocean, Hobbs just screams, "Use the moonshine," basically meaning the one thing that makes cars go fast, knocks. So they flip their switches. They are able to crash the helicopter, but Hobbs and Shaw, Haiti, and Brixton, they all fall down off a cliff. And just as the extraction of the virus from Haiti is about to complete, Brixton, he fights Hobbs and Shaw for their final battle. And Hobbs and Shaw, during the fight, they realize if they work together, they can defeat him. So they do. They work together and defeat Brixton, pretty much bring him to his knees. And the virus is finally extracted from Haiti. And just as they're about to defeat Brixton, the leader of Etion, he shuts him down, and he falls into the ocean. And then the movie's pretty much over. And it pretty much like it kind of ties into the whole, like the original plot of, like the original theme of all Fast and Furious movies, which is family, whereas Hobbs, he brings his daughter to meet the Hobbs family in Samoa, and the Shaws, both Haiti and Decker, they help to free their mother from prison. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the plot of the movie. All in all, this movie, what can I say about it? It's a dumb, fun, stupid action movie. Like, it's fun, there's explosions, there's people punching each other, and guys just messing around with each other. It's basically The Rock punching people, Jason Statham drop kicking people, Vanessa Kirby shooting people in the face, and Idris Elba being a cyborg that called himself Black Superman. Just a dumb, stupid, fun action movie. Like, it's just dumb fun action movie. Like, watch it if you still can. And yeah, my rating for this movie is, I'd give it a solid B. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give this a like, consider subscribing if you have not, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
It's over.